Okay, so it's the wok review part 2, and this time around what I'm going to do is light the gas and leave this on for a little while, just to demonstrate this little hotspot here, how that actually fades away in time. This is literally the first time I've used this, so I've got absolutely no idea genuinely if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to try it just for the sheer hell of it. What am I going to do in the meantime? Well, I haven't gotten any of the food or anything else out, so you're probably going to have a bit of a time delay while I get that stuff ready. But by the time I come back, this should be ready. In fact, I can actually feel the heat right here. You know, the flames are lighting up over the sides, and I can actually feel heat rising. This is actually getting quite warm quite fast, and it's already causing heat to rise up. In fact, let's just think. I've got a cup with a little bit of water. Yeah, you can see how much that boils away, how fast it boils away. In fact, it's already bubbling there quite fast. And the edges. Yeah, you watch that. Probably on time delay while I go and get the food. Deal? Deal. Well, as you can see, that all managed to congeal quite nicely into one little puddle of water. Swirling around all the place. Finally quite nicely, isn't it? Alright, I have got some sausages, burgers and some bacon. Now I'm not going to do all of it. I've also got some organic unfiltered extra virgin oil. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cook some of it. Hopefully with some sort of time delay. So the biggest thing I've got here are the burgers. All from Sainsbury's. I'm not in any way sponsored by them. I just happened to shop there. Or at least I shopped there when I bought this. Right, what should I do? I am hungry, but I'm not here to satisfy my greed as such, because I can't eat a lot when I want to. Let's put some oil on. I mean, you can already see that you know, the red lines have all faded into one lovely red mark, one dark maroon mark as far as I'm concerned. Let's just spread that oil around a bit. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to do one burger. You never know, I might give you the burger later. A couple of sausages. A couple of pieces of bacon. In fact, we'll do the bacon on the side. Put all that. I'm a little bit bored, just got to feel everything coming off me already. Dinner is served. That's my dinner, not yours. But as you can see, everything is fairly well cooked through. Even the burgers now are cooked through to the centre. I don't know if that's because I cooked it, you know, in half like that. And you're not really supposed to cook burgers in this fashion, I know that, but, you know, what the hey. It seemed like a thing to do. It's just one of many different things you can try. There is actually a rather interesting video on My Virgin Kitchen about an alternative take on the fry. I'll post a link to that below because it is a good video and it's a very good idea. Go watch that because it is quite a genius idea, and it involves using the oven for a fry up. I can't do that because my oven is bust and needs fixing. But anyhow, I really need to give this a bit of a taste test, don't I? And there's one thing that I always demand with any kind of fried up food like this I have. Ketchup. What can I say? I'm a fiend for the stuff. I'm just going to do this like so. Check everything's okay. Now the bread hasn't entirely toasted itself yet, and it probably never would. Like the look at that. And this is still literally fresh off the wok. You can still see the grease running around like that. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a rinse out there. You can see that the writing on the pan bottom, the wok bottom. The wok bottom? Sounds like a wrestling move. Yeah, the wok bottom, the writing is starting to come through. And that's possibly just because I've added that bit of water, but who can say for certain? And the weight, when you actually hold it properly, does feel fairly evenly balanced. If you hold it a little too far out like that, then you're sort of straining your wrist a bit. But you can sort of feel the heat emanating from here. I've got a feeling that there's basically, that's where the gap, where all the plastic and the metal don't quite meet. I'm just going to get rid of this water, and then I'm going to turn this over like so. Yeah, it's not quite a gap as such, but you've got where the screw is, and there's obviously heat radiating out. There's obviously heat radiating out of there. That's not really good. Although it's probably not going to have any real damage there. Although that said, it does feel slightly loose. It's a Phillips head screwdriver job from the looks of it, so I should be able to tighten that up. Actually, is that? No, that might actually be a custom screw head. One that I won't have. Oh well. That's something I'll probably have to re-review in hopefully years to come. Right now, my battery's actually starting to run low. It wasn't half a charge before, so let's just give this a little taste test. That tastes brilliant. If I do say so myself. Not sure about the burgers though. Might want to rethink the burgers. They taste great, but then they've also got a little bit of extra grease in them as well. It must have been sort of seared in, I think, somehow. Most burgers I've been eating, for the most part, I've had most of the juices and whatnot sort of grilled out of them, like on the George Foreman. So that might just be a side effect of using a wok, of course, but c'est la vie. Well, I can hardly recommend that so far. It seems to be doing the job quite nicely. And I think I might not necessarily have a career as a chef, but I can certainly feed myself quite well in future, I think. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.